This video was recorded as part of a presentation of a roadshow being done in sunny Queensland. For those of you online, the environmental quality may be slightly different to what you have experienced before. The question that we have been asked is, what are some of the unique differences that we provide? And what are the advantages to the people involved? This came about from a question that I was asked in the street in Brisbane the other week, whereby somebody actually recognized me, came up and was saying they love the product. They've been hearing a couple of myths about it, and she had looked online with the videos and wanted to know what were some of the distinct differences and advantages. So this is what this presentation is all about. One of the first differences is that we have combined the games of skill and choice with fundraising. So you can have fun while doing good, supporting your needs in your communities. It's going to be things like tipping which team's going to win, or tipping a position of a team on a ladder. The organizations gain because they get greater support and greater engagement. If you're having fun, you're getting benefits from it, you're more inclined to do it than just drop $1 in the tin and be done. Doing something that you're interested in, you're getting rewarded for, and you have an interest in, you're much more likely to be engaged. The games of skill and choice also provide communities with a healthier funding solution. The same lady that spoke to me the other day was passionately going on about how sport in a lot of countries is propped up by gambling and alcohol. Probably not the best things to be using to prop up national sports teams, state sport teams and local sports teams, but it often happens. Here, the community gains a healthier funding alternative. Businesses gain through the games of skill and choice as a way to promote their business, engage the communities, and to raise their business profile. And individuals gain because it's fun. They've been rewarded for their volunteering, and it's a better way to fund their needs in their communities. They get much better returns, the transparency, and all of the things we've talked about. So one of the key differences is the games of skill and choice. One of the next major differences is the aggregated fund and how the funds are managed. So the major differences we have the MultiPay solution, whereby you can pay any bill, any community payment, using the best solution or the best payment method that's most convenient for you, and putting a solution into the hands of businesses and into community organizations that is outside of their reach. It's the management of the funds with the accountability, the compliance, the transparency, and all of those sort of things, and it's a better return to communities. And one of the classic ones is the interest earned. The funds earn compounding aggregated interest that is going to grassroots based on your choice to fund the things that you want. Contrast that with many other payment providers where it's going in to their bank balance. Talking a little bit more about the MultiPay, it's as a customer, you want to pay by whatever is most convenient to you. For many businesses, they don't have the time, they don't have the effort, they don't have the resources to provide the multiple payment mechanisms that you as a consumer want. Here it is right now. There's a separate presentation on how we use the funds. And as the funds are growing in each country, we can use that for cost-effective real insurance for communities, loans, mortgages, funding communities, bonds, microfunding, and all of those sorts of things, with the profits going back into grassroots. So from every aspect of the aggregated fund, the community gains. So the first difference was the use of the games of skill and choice to have fun while doing good. The second difference is the aggregated fund, the integration of different payment mechanisms, where the interest is going, and how those funds are used to support other community needs. So if that's not enough for you, the third area is how businesses are rewarded and supported and brought into the fundraising process. Most online fundraising platforms don't offer you this capacity and capability, and in the real world many businesses are not rewarded for their support. Because we draw in the businesses, because the businesses are rewarded, it is of their benefit now to support communities. They also raise their business profile and they get other rewards and benefits. Organizations gain because it's easier to find sponsorships and prizes. Why? Because businesses can be rewarded for their efforts. Communities gain because they can create jobs locally, funds are staying locally, the economy is growing locally. How does a business gain? It gets its free shared interest and values advertising, it gets cost-effective targeted micro ads, the convenience of the MultiPay, it gets a raised community profile, it can be there in the consumer's mind at times of purchase, and the community supports them because they're supporting the community. So, the first point of difference was the games of skill and choice. The second difference was the aggregated fund, the integrated payment mechanisms, and how those funds are used. The third difference is that businesses are drawn in, businesses get rewarded for their community support, and the local communities grow and benefit. So what are sort of some of the other benefits as well? Whether you're a business or whether you're a not-for-profit organisation that's looking to raise funds, you get access to a solution that is outside of the reach of many. You can use our solution with your own branding. It takes on your look and feel of your website, so you just drive traffic to your website and use us as the engine to promote you and your business in your community. We make fundraising quicker, cheaper, easier, faster, with better returns, because we can create that emotional bond. It's transparent, so you know where your funds are going and what they're being used for. It's relevant because you're funding your needs. It's rewarding because you're gaining through not only the funding but winning prizes and having fun along the way. And it's interesting, it makes it engaging. So our solution creates that emotional bond. And finally, it's got that compliance and transparency built in for ease of use and protection. So let's go through it one more time. The games of skill and choice, the payment mechanisms, bringing business in and rewarding businesses. It provides a solution that's outside of the reach of many. It's now accessible. You can use it your own branding. You can integrate it into your business and your operations for lower costs, strengthen that emotional bond, and meet compliance. So there you have it. These are some of the differences that we provide and some of the advantages to you. So to that lovely lady that we met in Brisbane last week, hopefully this is right on the money for you. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for listening.